Hey guys, Rich Pasini here from Let's Talk eBay. Today I want to go over some stuff with you guys, so I hope you could stick around and hear me out. Well, let's go over here for a second here. Let me go back to my screen here. I don't know about you guys, but I've been getting a lot of advertisements from eBay. Now look, I love eBay. I do. I've been with them for 22 years, and I can't really say anything negative about them, bad, but I think when I get inundated with too much stuff all the time here as far as advertisements, they send it to me on my, they can send it to me email well, or even on this page here, on the messaging system. But check this out. Look at this here. I want to show you. Look, they got this one over here. Turn your opportunities to outcomes. You'll be pre-approved for $36,500 whatever. Get your business needs with the eBay Seller Capital powered by Lending Point, right? Then I got another one over here. Okay, you can see the dates over here too. The date, this was January 14, 2022, of course. But I got this one over here. This one came out today, February 7th, 2022. Just for your capital, you need to get ahead $150,000 or whatever. Okay, and then you got another one over here. Complete your cash listing or whatever. Well, this is something else, but they always got these things going on here, and complete it now. Here, look what it says. Complete your listings and cash in. Millions of buyers shop on eBay, and your item could be exactly what they were looking for right now. And then it goes on to say your chance to make some extra cash. Complete it now. You click it on. Hyperlinks you to another page. And then you got this one over here. Rewards. Okay, this one came out February 2nd, 2022. It says rewards on the things that you love. Earn up to 5 points on eBay with the eBay MasterCard Plus. Pay no annual fees. Okay, and then on top of it, I get this today in the mail. Can you see it there? It's from eBay Seller Capital. I blocked out my name, of course. It says financing can help you grow. And then when you open it up, you take it out, and then it's going to give you some information over here. Again, same information as you can see here, up to $150,000, whatever. Now, like I said again, I don't plan on taking any loans out. I don't want any loans. I'm a small-time business operator, so for me, I don't need anything of that nature right now, especially $150,000. I mean, people might say, well, don't you want to grow your business? Yeah, I want to grow it, but I'm not going to grow it with taking a loan out. I was, just to share with you guys really quick, back in the day, I had a lot of debt, a lot of credit card debt due to layoffs. I went through 2 company layoffs, 1 company bankruptcy, and that kind of like set me back. And I'll be honest with you guys, it took me many years to get rid of all that debt. So right now, as of now, I don't have any credit card debt. I mean, zero. You know what I'm saying? The only credit cards I have right now is debit cards. That's it. I use my own debit card, and anytime I want to buy something, make a purchase, I'm using my own money. So, and you can set them up for yourself if you go to your financial institution. Especially if you want to get your credit back up again. It's called secured credit card, right? This is a secured MasterCard. I got that through my financial institution, and what it is the minimum you could start it with, the lowest, is $250. You could start it with that, and then you could ante it up as much as you want. The guy goes, you could put as much as you want on there. And it is you're spending your money. That's what it is. It's your money you're spending, not the bank's. It's yours, actually. But anyway, I don't want it. I'm going to probably end up throwing this in the garbage, but because I don't need any loans. But anyway, yeah, I just want to go really quick with you guys. Let me close these windows as we go along. I don't know if you guys had noticed this here. Let me just see something really quick here. There was something I wanted to show you guys. All right, hold on for a second. The community, we're going to go to we don't need to see that there just yet. We're going to go to the eBay community. And we got this over here, and then of course you got my store here. Okay, I just want to make sure I have the same. It looks like I have the same couple of windows open, the same here, and we're going to go back into this in a little bit. The eBay promoted listings for auctions. I want to share that with you guys. But let's go over here for argument's sake. Now I don't know if you guys notice that when you go to your sell page, mind you, this is the sell page right here. You see my mouse cursor is the sell page. When you go there, if you look at the quick filters here, okay, it says item specifics required soon. You need there's one on there, and when you click it on, it'll take you to that listing. And then you got item specifics recommended 80. Okay, now I only have, as you can see here, a total of 105 active listings. I'm not a high volume seller, by the way, so for me, it is what it is. And then when you go over here, promoted listings, I am 105. I did use promote listings on all the listings I have. Send offers to eligible. You could send offers. I have eligible 34. I sent one yesterday for this Ike jacket here. Well, I call it a night jacket. It is a night jacket, right? Yeah. I sent it to the buyer, or buyers. Well, these are watches actually, potential buyers. I sent that to them there, and I didn't get any response for it. And then it says over here, it tells you sent an offer. I mean, you click it on, they'll tell you the offer on there, that you sent it for. Best offers eligible is 44, and best offer added is 61. Now, I don't know if you guys take a quick note on that. If you have the quick filter off, you're not going to see that. So when you go to your sell page, click on the quick filters and see. It gives you a little snapshot of what's available to you. For example, like I said, item specifics. It'll also give you information that may be pertinent to helping your listings get higher up in search. Sorry about my grandfather clock. I forgot to silence it. So you might hear that thing chime in every now and then. Sorry about that. But anyway, yeah, so let's just start off like this here. First of all, here's the question. Here's the number one question. I was talking to this my brother, who also is a seller, and we were talking about that there. Like he's not one for the buy it now. Okay, he said I tried it a couple times. I'm not really interested in it. He goes, he does a lot of auctions. And I understand where he's coming from. Me, on the other hand, well, he does 10-day auctions. Me, I would like to try to get the item sold as soon as possible. But let me tell you something. Like people say, yeah, well, with the buy it now, the buyer could, make the purchase, so you could sell it right there and then, as opposed to an auction where you have a 10-day auction. You got to wait 10 days, and and then that's when you'll get your money and stuff like that. So it's not like it kind of like pans out. I mean, if you really think about it, I haven't made any sales. Now, yesterday, I got to say this, though, not to contradict myself, I did make 3 sales yesterday. But these items were sitting there for weeks, almost maybe a couple of months, whatever, in some cases. So, in some cases, people say, yeah, if you do the auction, you do 10-day, 7-day, whatever, you got to wait, as opposed to a buy it now. Boom, it gets sold right there, and then the person buys it. Yeah, well, let me tell you, he's got the same problem I have on occasion, where you'll get a buyer that, let's say, some of them have a lot of best offers, a good majority of them have best offers on them, and when you set the best offer, the buyer doesn't always pay right away. Okay, that's what happens. So then you end up sitting, and then you got to wait. And then I always like to do this way. When I set the best offer, I will send the buyer, once they make the best offer, I accept it, I will send them a message saying that, thank you for your purchase, blah, 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 and send them an invoice, okay? And then there's times where they might not respond to the invoice for a day or two or whatever. So then I will wait in some cases I wait, not the second day, I wait probably the next day. I will send out a second invoice asking them, thank you for your purchase. Your item is already to be shipped out. If you no longer want this item, please let me know so it could be relisted again. And then usually, sometimes that works. But I found out sometimes when you contact the buyer without sending the invoice and you contact them directly, and then I put a little notation there, dear buyer, I'm just, it's been a couple days now, I'm just curious to know if you still are interested in this item. If not, please let me know. Again, please let me know so they could be relisted again, then I can relist it. And sometimes after that third notification, then the buyer responds, you'll hear a little cha-ching on your iPhone, whatever. And then you say, okay, well, but I don't really need to go through that there. I really don't like to go through that, to be honest with you. eBay has it set up where you could set it up in your profile here, where you could have them after so many days, eBay will automatically open up a non-paying buyer, and they'll go through that there. They'll intervene. They get in the mix of this here. So it all depends what you want to do with that there. Now he's having problems. He does all auctions, and he's having a problem too. Someone made a bid on it there. The bid closed out. He goes, I'm still waiting. Now we're going on the third day, whatever. So why don't you contact the buyer? But everybody does their business their own way. I'm saying I can only throw out my my opinions and my ideas to people, whether they use it or not. That's a whole other story. Now here's what I want to share with you guys before we get into the other thing here. I'm gonna go show you. For those of you out there who've not used the best offer, we're going to get to that in a second, but I want to share this really quick before I forget. I had a buyer return an item, okay? They returned an Xbox, well, it was a Wii Stratocaster guitar, the wireless ones. I sent it with the guitar strap. 2 weeks the buyer made the purchase. I think I talked about one of my other videos. The buyer made the purchase in sometime in the last week in December, and it actually got to them just I think January the 6th, if I'm not mistaken. 2 weeks afterwards, they decide, oh, I don't want it. They send it back. Okay, so I get the guitar back, and it came back pretty good. Okay, can't complain, Not packed the way I liked it to be packed, but it came back not damaged. The only thing that was missing was the guitar strap. So what I did was I called up eBay and I asked eBay, I said, listen, what happens in a case like this here? I already made the refund. I gave them the full refund back. And the only thing is I didn't get my guitar strap, and I want it. So eBay advised me to contact the buyer and, wait a couple of days. If not, like I think they said, 3 to 4 days. If not, then eBay will intervene and they'll get involved with it. Now, I don't want the buyer to be out of the whole amount for that guitar. All I want, and I did message the buyer. I did tell him. I said I did message the buyer, stating to the buyer, you sent the guitar back, but you didn't send the guitar strap. Could you please send it back? It would be greatly be appreciated. Now, I don't want eBay, and I told the guy, I said, listen, with the person when I called him up, I said, because I don't know if they misunderstood me, which I think he did at one point. So I told him, I said, no, I got the guitar back. I got the guitar back in nice condition. Everything's okay with it. It's the guitar strap. He goes, oh. He goes, I thought you didn't get the guitar back. And I said, no, I got it back. I said, so update your system, because I don't want them, thinking that the buyer didn't send me the item back. So anyway, I got to wait a couple days and we'll see what happens with that. I messaged the buyer. The buyer didn't get back to me. The buyer is new. The buyer actually opened this account with eBay in 2021. I think it was December of 2021. So I know they're new. What are you going to do? Sometimes other sellers out there, seasoned sellers such as myself, they say, "Oh, when I see a person that just started or whatever, just opened up an account with eBay and it's a brand new account, sometimes people don't like to deal with them." On the other hand, I don't look at it that way. We all started off at one point, and where we had no feedbacks or anything. So you got to give a little leeway to the buyer. Especially if they're new. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, you're protected. You're protected with eBay. eBay will protect you if they got your back. That's what they told me. They said, "Don't worry. Everything is going to work out and stuff. This, that, and the other thing." And I asked them. I said, whatever happens if the buyer leaves me a negative feedback for whatever reason, because I did inquire about it and I did let them know, hey, I contacted eBay regardless. So he goes, if you get a negative feedback, he goes, just let us know. He goes, we'll have it removed. This is what the teammate told me. But anyway, things like that are going to happen. I should have, when the person contacted me and said, I would like to send it back, it doesn't work, quote unquote, it does work, but whatever. I should have put in there, said there, can you please make sure everything is well packaged and please send the guitar strap back. But I didn't know. I didn't know I wasn't going to get the guitar strap. So anyway, that's the story with that. All right. As far as with sending an offer to the buyers, I just want to open up one here and, I want to show you what it's all about. So when you go over here and you go to the far left, and it'll be over here. It should say send offer right here. You'll scroll down here. You'll get a pull down menu. It'll say send offers. When you click it on, it's going to come up like this. Okay. Now, it's going to say offer amount. Okay. Now you guys are going to see this here because I'm going to do this here. And I'm going to do it live. I'm going to put over here. I think I got it for what? Let me just close it down for a second. What do I got it for? 190. Okay. I got it for 190. For this car. So let's go back over here again and let's go over here. I don't care. You guys are going to see. You're going to know what I'm asking for it. I don't care, but I want to show you what it's going to be, what it's all about. So what I'm going to do over here is basically if you send offers, if you get that notification in your cell window there, look at the, what do you call it there? The quick filters and see if you got to send offers. Now, here's the thing. Let me just explain to you. All right, so I'm going to put this down here for 150, okay? And I'm going to leave the message they got here. This is eBay's default message. Here's your chance to get this item for a great price. I'm going to put 150 here. Now, it's going to go to the, it says over here, see over here, look to the right here. It says 5 interested buyers will receive your offer. Current is 190 calculated shipping, and the offer is going to be for 150 calculated shipping, okay? So it's already giving you a heads up as to what's going to happen here. Now, whenever you ever see these information things, you could also read them as well. It says your offers get sent to interested buyers who could satisfy a number of conditions, including they haven't received an offer from you for the same listing previously. They haven't purchased the same item, right? from you previously. They're watching your item, and then it goes on to say they have had the item in their shopping cart for a period of time. Then it goes on to say here they viewed your listing multiple times. They're a buyer in good standing on eBay. So I don't, like I said, you got to do what you got to do to try to make a sale in some cases, all right? So I'm going to leave this the way it is automatically. I'm just going to leave the default setting. You could change it around. You don't have to leave this here, okay? All right. And then over here, I check this so it says allow counter offers. We recommend showing counter offers to increase your chance of selling. You could always decline the counter offer if it's too low. Now, eBay will allow you to do that, okay? Then it goes over here, automatically send offers. If you click this sign, it says your offer will be automatically sent to future interested buyers. You may want to click this on, because that's what I'm going to do. Now, I don't have any coupons yet. I haven't done the coupon thing, but you may want to check into this here. But if you read this here, it says learn more. It'll take you to another window, and it says adding the best offer to your listings and sending offer to your buyers. You could read more into this because I don't want to keep this video too long, folks. All right, but you could check it out on your time. All right, so let's close this out, and we're going to initiate this here. We're going to send it out to them, to the 5 interested buyers. Right? Is it 5? Let's see. All interested buyers. Okay. I thought it said someone said 5 here. Okay. Maybe I'm seeing things. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. All right. So anyway, I sent it out. Okay. It's the 3 buyers. Okay. I thought it was 5 for some reason. I don't know. I must be having an off day. Anyway. Okay. So that's what you got there. Now, there's another way of doing this too. If you want to just try to make a quick sale, I got this for $285. Now, I sent this out. I did send the offer with this one here yesterday, and I dropped the price down, okay, to the 4 watchers who are watching this here. I got no takes on it. Now, when a situation comes like this here, let me show you something really quick in case you guys haven't seen this here. You see over here the start date. You guys don't get to see this because it's on my sell page. You know what I'm saying? You have to be on my account. It says November 11, 2021 at 12:15 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, whatever. What you could do is there's 2 things. I can go into here or click this on, right? And when you click it on, you could go to revise item. Okay, I got it for $285. And let me just sign in here, of course. I don't know why it does it there because I'm already logged in, but it asks for it again, whatever the reasons are. Okay, so here you're going to be logged in. You're going to be able to, do whatever updates you have to do, whatever. Okay, there's certain things that may be that you might want to add for, like example, region or origin, region of origin, whatever. You could put that in as well. Modified, no. United States, conflict, whatever. World War II, 1939 and 45, which it is. It's an old jacket. Then you could also update your description here. And I always tell people when you're updating, how come I think my mouse ain't moving here? Oh, okay, whatever. For some reason, it's not moving up and down. Okay. Now here, this is the oddball thing about this here. I've seen these jackets going for more money. Okay. Now, what I could do, okay, and I'll do it right now, and I know the buyer, the people I sent it to, they're going to say, this guy is going all over the place with this here. But you know what? Remember one thing. If you want the whole audience to see what you're selling or whatever, you might want to end the listing and then redo it again, refresh it. Okay. But anyway, for all argument's sake, I could put this down here for, I guess, let's say 185, okay, like that. Now, I know you're probably saying, well, now eBay puts over the average sold price for this item, but I've seen them going for a lot more than that, okay? And I'm offering free shipping, and you always check it out, and you could always see, now when you got best offer and you got watches on it, you're going to notice these little things, you're going to see grayed out areas. You could click this on, it's not going to uncheck it, okay? Just remember that there. When you see it grayed out like that, you're not going to be able to make that modification with that. You can't say, oh, I don't want it unless you end the listing prematurely, which you can do. All right. They're all grayed out. You see over here? All right. They're all grayed out. Even the USPS, okay, parcel selected, so you can't even change that. Certain things you could add a local pickup. I don't do local pickups. And then over here, you could, the package type, it's going to be a thick envelope, of course, and then the weight. But if you notice, that's all grayed out. The only thing you can change here, as you can see, is the promoted listings. Okay, I put it down to 1%. So if this item sells, eBay is going to get $285 plus their insertion fee, whatever. Not the insertion fee, their final value fees, whatever. You know what I'm talking about, you guys. If you don't, you'll know it soon enough. And then it goes over here, give you a reason, give your buyers a reason to buy more, add volume pricing. I did that if I'm not mistaken. So let's update this listing here. You could also preview if you don't want to click on that update listing. Let's preview, update it. All right. Now it says over here, well, it's got some notification here. This has nothing to do with that. I'm just going to click that on because they're talking about German memorabilia. This has nothing to do with German memorabilia. This is a United States vintage jacket, like Ike jacket. You can see it for yourself here. I don't know why they put that there. I guess that's part of their, part of their listing subjections. They want to make sure that you're aware of what you're selling. I don't sell German memorabilia over here. This is a United States Army jacket. Okay, so when you get that little type of thing like that, I just click continue with the editing. All right, so basically now the buyers will see this here at 185. Okay, so now I do the buyers are going to see it. The people that hit this, hit my listing for the first time, they're going to see it's at 185, as opposed to the offers I sent to the other. I think these had 4 people watching, if I'm not mistaken. I think there was 4. It doesn't have it over here. I believe it's 4. Okay, so you could do it that way as well. If for some reason you feel like the listing has been too long, let's go back here to the previous page. If you feel that this item was sitting way too long, which it has, this one here has been here since November 11th, what you could do is just cancel it out. But then what happens when you cancel out and end the listing? These watches go away. Okay, and then from there, that's when you can make all your modifications. If you want to change this instead of a fixed price listing, you could also go to the auction as well. If you want to go back to try auction, all right, you could do that as well. So far, only 2. I have, if you look over here, it says send offers. My mouse cursor is moving. It says eligible 33. So I got 33 more I could send offers, and I'll tell you, I sent 2 already. You can see it here. All right, best offer eligible 44, and then again we talked about that. Okay, all right. So again, if you want to do it, only at your own discretion. If you feel like this has been sitting too long, you can end the listing. Now here's the thing: when ending the listing, when you end it. You're going to get a new item number. Now, here's the problem with this here. If you let it, see it says good till canceled. What happens is what I was told, when it refreshes the next month, this item number still stays the same. Okay, so from what I was told, when you cancel it or end the listing and you relist it again, it gets a whole new item number. And it gets classified as a new listing instead of this one here is existing. That's why sometimes with the good till canceled, they're okay, but when they keep refreshing the system again, it does it automatically. That's what happens, and it'll just sit there and stagnate. Okay, look at here, January 2nd, January 12th. This one here. Well, this is because I got this recently. And then you got one for December 2021. Okay, but if I was to, and then the other thing is, being I have a starter store, I get 250 free listings. I could end all these listings, right, ahead of time, and relist them again. And from there, if I want to do the auction, whatever, make any modifications or whatever, or let's say I want to update the listings, that's the time to do it before you upload it again. So keep that in mind, okay? Now, I may do that as time goes on. I already dropped the price here. And I'm going to see what happens. Okay, so now you guys know who follow me. Now you know what I'm looking for. And you know what? If you still see it over here, even though I did that, I still have best offers. Okay, I still have best offers on this here. Shouldn't this be a little cheaper here? Hold on. The car, it should be 150. Let's see. Maybe it didn't update. Sorry, guys. Wonder why that didn't happen right away. Oh, that's because I sent it as an offer. That's what I was using as an example. Well, I'll have to go in there and change that as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to change that there as well. I'm going to put that. I'm going to mark it down. No, we'll do it right now. We'll do it now. Okay. Let's revise it. Because I really like to move this merchandise out, to be honest with you folks. I know a lot of you guys do. You see the new thing they put over here too? Look at over here with my mouse cursor. You see that blue box there? Video has arrived. You're invited to try eBay's new listing experience. Be the first to use our advanced photo and video features. Attract more buyers by adding videos to your listings. Easily remove backgrounds from your photos, drag and drop, and more. You could check that out later on at your own. Okay, so let's go over here. And of course, when you go to pricings, in some cases, you'll notice they may have some of these things sold for. Every year, as you noticed before, the other one with the Ike jacket, it had different prices. Remember, it says for $87. This one here, you'll know it doesn't. There's nothing there. So anyway, we're gonna go like this anyway. We're gonna leave it at that. Everything is grayed out because I got watches. All right. When you got watches on it, you won't be able to make certain changes in here, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, as opposed to ones that don't have watches. Okay. So let's update this here. And whenever you're updating, folks, always hit I'm done so it redirects. Or else it'll just sit there. All right. So now we changed the price on that. All right. 185. It was going at. Okay. Now let's go to one. I want to show you the ones that you can make changes to are the ones that don't have watches. So let's go pick this one over here, this Corgi one here. Okay. Let's click it on. And here, when you click on revise item, I'm gonna have to lower the price on this one here too. I gotta do some changes up here. I know you're probably wondering, what are you gonna change? You know, well, if you subscribe to my channel, or well, not my channel. Well, you will if you subscribe to my channel. You know, or also save me as a seller. You may get notifications that I lower the price on certain things. But anyway, here you'll notice there's nothing here that's grayed out. Okay, over here, there's nothing here with this here. Okay, I can make any modifications. I can even move this. Remember before I couldn't move it? That's because it wouldn't go into the editing feature. That's why I couldn't move. But you see, you notice here I can move this up and down. So let's say you want to update your description. Now I could do it. But again, it's got to be, it can't have watches on it. That's over here. Even though this looks like it's grayed out, it's not, because it's a darker gray, as you can see, darker shade. I could uncheck it. Okay, and I could just go like this with this here, and then, you know, I can make the modifications because, like I said, it doesn't have any watches. If it has a watcher on there, that's when you'll have a little problem with that there, because things get grayed out. As you can see, even this here, I can uncheck this, I can uncheck this. All right, let's go over here. All right, and then the free shipping, I could also change all that around if I need, you know, if it needs to be done. Okay, all right. So that's it for now. All right. I didn't do anything with this. I didn't change the price on this here. I'll do it later. But the reason why I'm showing you this one here is because I want to just show you the difference between listings that have watches as opposed to listings that don't have watches. This way you get a little heads up as to what's going on. Remember that. Okay, don't forget. Always hit I'm done. All right. So let's bump that. Let's read this story really quick here. Let's get out of this. Okay. If you want to, save me as a seller, you could just. So here, shop RJ Pasini for great deals. Okay, and again, if you want to just get an idea, bird's eye view of what I have here, this is what I have listed here. This is my store. Let me move this over a little more here. Okay, this is my store here, and these are the things I have right now. I'm trying to move a lot of merchandise out. And folks, if you do follow me on this channel here, well, my YouTube channel, and if you do check me out on my eBay listings, please don't hesitate to make a best offer. Keep it reasonable. I have been accepting a lot of best offers because I really want to move the merchandise. And I know a lot of people out there saying, yeah, you and a million other sellers want to do that. But no, seriously. And the other thing I always tell people is before you make any purchase from me, check out my feedback. Go to my feedback, folks, before you make any purchase. I tell that in my other videos, okay? So I want to give you guys the best deal possible, okay, where you can save money and, I want to help out. And like I said, I will jump through hoops to make sure my buyers get a good deal. I'll do the best I can to help you guys out in any which way I can, okay? And not only that, you got nothing to lose because first off, you buy from me, I pay the return shipping if you don't want it, which I hope you'll keep it because then it costs me money for the return shipping, all right? But anyway, this is the stuff I have. I don't know what happened over here. Okay, move me over here. Whatever. I don't want to move myself out of the screen. Yeah, and this is the stuff I have, as you can see here, folks, okay? All right, this is basically all I have right now. All right, so if you see anything you like here, how come we could put some more? Yeah, let me do this here, folks. Let's see. Yeah, you could change it around. We could keep it that way. Just want to keep going through pages. Yeah. So this is what I got. All right. Let me move over here again. All right. You see anything you like here, folks? Like I said, please don't hesitate. Okay, I'm really on the women's clothing. Once the women's clothing's gone, shoes and all that stuff there, I probably won't be getting any more of that just yet, unless I get designer stuff. And I got to see how it's going to go with that. But if you do, you're interested in all that stuff there, please, like I said again, don't hesitate to make a best offer. All right, I think that's about it, right? Yeah, that's it. Okay. Now, the other thing I want to close out here, and I want to share this story with you, and then we're going to go to the eBay community. All right. For those of you out there who do auctions, now I have to pass this on to my brother unless he reads it. He reads this here. This story came out February 6, 2022. It says eBay promoted listings for auctions. Now, again, my YouTube channel, for all intents and purposes, folks, is to help inspire and share. I call it to his initiatives. I like to put information out there to keep you, the potential eBay seller or the seasoned seller, abreast of what's going on in the e-commerce world. That's what my YouTube channel is all about. Okay. All right. So let's read a little into this. All right. It goes on to say, well, I'm just going to read this title over here. It says, boost the item's visibility with ads on listing pages of similar items. Learn more. Okay, but let's read a little more. It goes on to say, did you know that you could use eBay promoted listings for auctions as well as for your fixed price listings? eBay promoted listings standard and advanced work well for buy. Okay, for buy it now as well. Then it goes on to say, but the relatively new promoted listing express works just as well for auctions. Okay, so keep that in mind. I'm not going to read all this here. I'll scroll. Well, there's not really much to read here, but you guys could pause the video if you choose to do so, and you can read a little more into it. Now, I always tell people to go directly to the site itself because it has active hyperlinks. And for those who know what active hyperlinks are, is when you see the hand or the arrow, in this case here, let's go over here for a second. When you see the arrow turn into a hand, that's an active hyperlink. Okay, just to let you know, I'm not trying to be funny with this stuff, really, I'm not, because people are wondering, what is it talking about, an active hyperlink? Yeah, and on this particular site, which is another good site, let me give you the URL. It's www.tamebay.com, and this is the story you're going to be looking for. Okay, you could look for that as well. Now, you could also subscribe to their newsletter as well. But over here, the reason why I tell you go there, so you see over here it says subscribe to the Tambay newsletter. Good site, very good site. These are active hyperlinks. In some cases over here, see here? See when they turn red? See the hand? Okay, those are active hyperlinks. You may want to read more into it. Okay, now I went all the way down to the bottom here. You could also leave a reply. Again, if you choose not to go to the site, you could just pause the video and you could read more into it. Okay, all right, so let's bump out of there and let's go over here to the eBay community. As you can see here, I like to check this out weekly in some cases. Or sometimes even when I'm not too busy worrying about my YouTube channel and doing other stuff, I like to try to do it on a daily basis to see what's coming out. Okay, you can see it says, welcome back, shop RJ Pasini for great deals. We're glad you're here, answer conversations, and friends are waiting for you, whatever. All right, now when you come here, you're gonna go to these pull down menus. You're gonna have the seller news, buying and selling, product categories, seller groups, community, and the podcast. All right. That's all I want to cover with you guys right now. I can't say any more at this point as far as like what the next video is going to be. I will say this though, for those who do follow me, and also for the new subscribers, I did tell you I'm going to do like a series on what I call series on how to use Filmora 11 beta, how you can make the sound sound a lot better, how you can make your videos look really sharp and crisp. I'm going to be doing things like that as time goes on, so I hope you guys will check it out, and I hope you'll get a takeaway from it, because as I always say, folks, in my videos, okay, the most important thing to me is that you guys will get a takeaway from it. Okay, that's the most important thing, because to have a video, to produce a video, and nobody's getting nothing out of it, it's not going to do any good for me. It's not going to do any good for you as well. So I hope you'll check it out if you get a chance. Okay, all right. As I always like to say in my closing videos, if you are thinking about selling on eBay, or you are a seller on eBay, I am wishing you guys all the best in sales. Until next time, bye-bye for now.